They're four J's. This is a funny novel, and that the four main characters are Joni, Johnny, Jonathan, and Julia. It fits in what's going on in our contemporary culture right now, which I didn't do intentionally, but he's a billionaire. He's like a tech billionaire. In my mind, he's kind of like a Jeff Bezos, but he's not. And he's one of the people that's in the hot air balloon, and his wife is a philanthropist. And when they land, they cause trouble. They like just enter these people's lives. The wife is so pissed off at her husband that she's like, let's do a partner swap. And that's something, I don't know, you remember the movies like of the Ice Storm and of the 80s. That used to be really prevalent. And that was my parents' generation. So that was something I do know about as a child, of having witnessed these stupid adults having affairs and like really causing a lot of damage. I saw that as a kid. And I put that in the book. It's in the book. And I've never done like a research. I've never done research, but I have a feeling it never works out. I just think it seems great, but I don't even know. And like, I'm not, I'm not in a relationship right now. I feel like open marriages just sound like so idyllic and fun. I don't think they ever work out because I think somebody always gets more attached to somebody else, and somebody gets heartbroken. And if it might sound great on paper, but I don't think it just worked in real life. I feel like you want someone to trust their love for you. And if they're off fucking somebody else, I just cursed on your pod. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work. And so that's what I think. And that's what's in the book. And without giving away the end, like the billionaire, I've actually, in my experience, and this is unfortunate, rich people are just so alluring because they just have things. They have beautiful homes and they have beautiful swimming pools. And usually they have beautiful bodies because they work out and they have expensive clothes, and they tend to make promises and they don't keep them. And I think that's true for like Elon Musk. And I'm not writing a political novel, but I'm saying billionaires don't keep their promises to the little people. I think they might even mean them when they say them. Do you know what I mean? And so there's an instance here where the billionaire character makes a promise to the single mother, Joni. It's almost like, we're going to take you into our home. We're going to educate your daughter. We're going to change your life. And then when he realizes he doesn't want to, he just disappears. Vivian is the billionaire's assistant. And the interesting thing about Vivian is one of the reasons why it's good to have editors, is she came later. Like, she was always in the book as the assistant, but she didn't have a point of view until after I sold the book. And my editor, she didn't even say I want more Vivian, but she's like, I want something else. I want something to happen. And I knew in my mind, I don't know, when you write, sometimes you know you should do something and you don't do it. I kind of knew that Vivian should be a character. And then I put Vivian in, and then Vivian is a writer wannabe. And so she was very judgmental of the writer mother, and that was really fun. And I have watched a lot of Modern Family with my daughter. And so I put that in the book, which I found really enjoyable too, is that in Modern Family, there's a Vietnamese girl who's adopted by gay parents, and in this book there's a Vietnamese girl who's adopted by, not by gay parents, but it's still she gets compared to that all of the time. And so she had envy of the wealth too, so she's in there. This another influence. There's one sex scene in this book that's very controversial that I won't talk about, but it was actually literally taken from another novel called The Good Mother, where somebody almost loses her child because she does something inappropriate, and so that was like something I read as a teenager that always stuck in my brain.